Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. This is my match preview. We're going to do some Ole Gunnar Solskjaer press conference as well as a predicted lineup as well for the match. But I think the biggest question is, which I will try to answer in this video, is who will partner Harry Maguire in the centre of the defence. Let's roll the intro. Sup everyone, this is Draco. Yes, Manchester United in the Premier League is back. You know, we wait for that in the weekend all the time, and this is the first real big game against a relatively good side managed by Jose Mourinho, a side that is clicking on cylinders, firing on all cylinders, if that's what you want to call that. They've been on good rich vein of form. It will be a difficult task. If you're new to my channel, I am going to be going back into streaming from next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 PM GMT. Yes, we're going to start off with the classic Football Manager. Obviously, for all you Twitch viewers out there, the channel name is coming up on the bottom right here. So let's go. So as you can see on the table, Spurs lie 8th, having won 1, drew 1, lost once, and we are currently 14th, but we played 1 game less. Just a few stats and facts you can say in regards to the match. We have not lost against Tottenham the last 3 games. The last game we played, which was I believe the back end of last season, we drew with them 1-1, but we won the fixture, the reverse fixture last year 2-1. So in the last 3 games we have had a good record against Spurs, although they were very close games. But let's jump straight into the lineup. My predicted lineup, as you can see, I went for a 4-2-3-1. That seems to be the formation that Ole is favoring a lot in the games, and we are at home, so we should be on the front foot. You can see the back 4, including the keeper, is a lot of change from the Carabao Cup that's happened just a few days ago. I've got De Gea back in the keeping position. I don't think Dean Henderson will start yet, but he is knocking on the door. And we got Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw as our back 3. I did leave a sort of like a question mark in terms of who will partner Harry Maguire, because let's face it, Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will demand to Harry Maguire, the club captain, the £80 million defender, to be picked regardless. For me personally, I think Eric Bailly has to start. He's been again phenomenal against Brighton in the Carabao Cup. He looked assured, he looked pacey, he looks like a type of defender that will 100% complement someone like Harry Maguire. And to be frank, we've all been saying that over the last few weeks, really. You know, we've been saying that for a long time, that if Manchester United do not go and buy a defender, we do not need to, as long as we keep someone like Eric Bailly fit and healthy. And that's the problem with Eric Bailly, in my opinion. So far, fingers crossed, you know, everything's been fine. You know, he's been on fantastic form, no niggles or injury or etc. So in saying that, ideally, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should pick Eric Bailly in the centre of the defence, given the fact how suspect Lindelof and Harry Maguire looks. But let's face it, between Lindelof and Harry Maguire, we know who's going to get dropped. So for me personally, that's my reasoning behind Eric Bailly starting in the centre of the defence, partnering Harry Maguire. Do let me know your thoughts. Who would you prefer to partner Harry Maguire? Should Harry Maguire be even dropped and in favour of Lindelof? Because we've seen it against Brighton just a few days ago how good Lindelof and Eric Bailly looked. But probably Lindelof looked good because he's got a solid pacey defender next to him, aggressive defender next to him, a good defender next to him, which is Eric Bailly. Midfield, you can see it's not much of a change. Matic will add experience, Pogba and obviously Bruno Fernandes. Pogba has not been in the best of forms. However, I think him getting a goal over the weekday will help his confidence, and I think his fitness is coming back. You can see the team's fitness slowly coming back. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did say that we are roughly 1 or 2 games behind a lot of the teams who are already up and running due to them having a pre-season, some games, a lot of competitive games before they play Manchester United, you can say. Up front, no surprise there. Rashford, Greenwood and Martial. I don't think Dan James will start or Mata will start, despite Mata being in fantastic form or had a fantastic game in the Carabao Cup. But I think Greenwood will get ahead of the pack there, given the talent and the energy that he has. I don't expect Greenwood to play the full 90 minutes. I do believe there will be a rotation, but that's my lineup. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with that lineup? Would you change the formation? Would you go for a 4-3-3? Fire away. In terms of what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had to say in his press conference, in response to obviously the jibe that Mourinho had with him and back and forth, he said, "We are in strange times at the moment and sometimes you gotta have a bit of fun." It was just a couple of innocent comments. Jose is very charismatic coach and manager. You've enjoyed in the media talking to him and I've enjoyed watching him. I'm not one of those that really get into all these mind games. I've got ultimate respect for him as a coach, his results and everything he has given to football. It's important that we have a bit of entertainment throughout the years. Jose always given us some fantastic moments in his press conferences and on the pitch. So that's what he discussed in and around the game. He has a lot of respect for Jose Mourinho, and I understand that it's, mind games with Jose Mourinho is the #1 thing, but it's just a lot of respect for him. Obviously, he was asked around the transfer window, which I will not discuss too much here, but Manchester United he did confirm they are still working in the background. You can see a bit of frustration in him in terms of his press conference, that he's not happy with what's happening in terms of players coming in and even players going out. But in regards to the game, he mentioned specifically on Jose Mourinho based on what the reporter asked him, and I think it's going to be a spicy game. In regards to the scoreline, as you guys know, I always do a predicted scoreline. For me, I reckon it's going to be another close game. It's going to be 2-1 to Manchester United. I think we're going to nick a goal. I do believe that Spurs potentially missing Heung-min Son. I keep getting his name mixed up. Heung-min Son, probably messed that up again, but he's missing potentially. He's very doubtful with Manchester United not being being in a very good position in terms of injuries. But Son will be a blow for Spurs. He's been in relatively good form for Spurs, in the Premier League, certainly, having him got a hat-trick recently. I wouldn't expect him to start. I do expect him to feature at one point, and he's the type of player that will cause problems in the final third with his work rate, running back and forth, creating space. He's got a bit of pass in him as well. But I think we're going to have too much quality, especially in the middle of the park, with Pogba, Matic and Bruno Fernandes in there with loads of experience, loads of quality. We're at Old Trafford, and I reckon it's going to be a close one, but I think it's going to be 2-1. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you're thinking about in terms of scoreline. Do get involved. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next upload, which will be, in regards to this video, the match review after the match. But I'll be doing transfer updates throughout the days as we head into the last few bits on the transfer market. But as always, guys, love you guys. Take care and stay fari.